What is going on, guys? I'm Moose, and today I'm bringing another spots video. This time it's on Hijacked. I pretty much ran out of competitive maps to do because there's only a few more competitive maps that I have left out, and those are usually only played in 1 or 2 game modes. One being Yemen Hardpoint, another being Express Search and Destroy. But that's I didn't really want to do spots for those just yet. I probably will eventually get to them near the end of Black Ops 2's life cycle. If you guys want to see that, comment down below what map I should do next. But today's episode is going to be on Hijacked, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. First, we're going to start off with some spots. A flag really doesn't have any spots at all. I guess you could go like this and kind of block yourself from the back over there. But the only time it's ever going to be useful is if your team has C and B, and you're kind of spawn trapping them back behind this this helipad thing. So they will still spawn at A if you're the only one here and you have B and C, but that's really the only time you're ever going to be able to use that. Now moving through the kitchen here, we're going to move on to some B capture spots. There's some interesting ones right here. Obviously you could lay just right on the flag, but you're pretty much prone to get naded like crazy right there and stunned and everything. So I like to do something like this, sit here. This is probably the best spot because you're covered from the back by this thing. But overall, B is a really hard flag to capture. You can do this one on any of the seats, by the way. But B is a really hard flag to capture on Hijacked, and you pretty much need to be having flak jacket if you're going to try and capture B flag. Moving on to C, there's only, I would say, 1 or 2. Honestly, they're not that good. I think there's one right here. Yeah, you can kind of head glitch this. This is probably the best one. And this is really if your team is like getting triple capped or something. That's really the only time you'd ever be able to use that effectively. And then there's a couple funny ones that you can try and use. You can go right here and capture it from here, but you are prone block, so you got to be aware of that. You can do it also on this thing. Now, since we're at C, we're going to take a look at a few of the spots. If you are getting spawn trapped at C, you'll likely spawn back here near the boats. You obviously can go on the lifeboats if you'd like. I wouldn't do that. But I don't know, you can do that if you'd like. If you are getting really heavily spawn trapped, you can do something like this where you go on the railing and shoot somebody up there. That's usually where people will try and spawn trap you from. I guess you could do that. I've never really seen people have to resort to things like that, but if you have to, then you have to. This is a pretty good spot too. You can just sit back here. It's just if you're trying to defend C, it's not a bad spot at all. Same with right here. All these bars right here are pretty good head glitches. Not the best cover, but definitely better than nothing, so you can just do that. Also, you can kind of head glitch these stairs right here. A lot of people come from there, from seating is what we like to call that, and moving up over here from the left side or the flank, you can watch from there. So that's pretty much it for C spots that you can have. Also, there's this ladder here, and as I said, you can spawn trap from up here. It's probably the best spot to spawn trap at C. Moving up into the bedroom now, there's not much here. You can kind of look over near the flank spot of the hot tub and at seating. Pretty good spot overall, but it's not really a spot that you need to be covered. There's nothing really down here in the gym. There is a hard point spot here, but overall there's not really any spots. It's kind of just a free-for-all down there, if you know what I mean. Right here behind this couch is a very, very good spot, at least in my opinion. If you crouch behind it, you have a pretty good head glitch. Definitely not a great cover spot, but a lot of people just don't even notice you. They'll run in, and they won't even look in that corner. So that's a pretty good spot to use. There's also this flank spot right here. The really only good spots they have are these folding chairs. I think this is what these are. And you can kind of just head glitch these, use them to your advantage. Right here, you're pretty much exposed like crazy if you try and run through here. But you can also head glitch this, and you can head glitch it from this side. Works pretty well overall. Now, for this chair right here, you can head glitch this as they're coming out of that way. It's a great way to spawn trap at A. I would say if you're trying to spawn trap on Hijacked, A is probably the best side to do it. Now moving on to seating, obviously you can jump in like that, pretty self-explanatory. Head glitch this as well. Moving into the kitchen and the dining room, you can kind of head glitch the dining room table right here. Not a great spot, but you can do it. Same thing with the kitchen, just watching every way. That's about it for A. A doesn't really have like any spots at all, really. Moving down into the bottom of the ship and the last part of my episode here, this is probably the best spot on the entire map, at least in my opinion. You can climb right on here and just head glitch this. This is great for hardpoint. There's a hardpoint right down here, and people will usually funnel from that way and from the other way over there. But this is a great way to cover this way. The other side, I don't really have very many tips for you on that. That's kind of just a crapshoot if you can do that. This is also a pretty good spot where you can just climb on this and try and head glitch this. People don't usually check this corner that I'm in. You can also try and do things like this where you can watch in. I mean, obviously you can see it, but as you can see when I start shooting, it's really hard for me to see if there's any enemies there. And as I said over here, there's not really too many spots over here other than the ladder that you can climb up into the laundry room. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and let me know what episode or what map you'd like to see next on spots. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.